go makes this lonely stretch of road worth traveling. Oh, there's a house with a front porch swing, and my big love is waiting for me to get on. Oh, I make the coffee, brings me daisies in a jar. There's a piano in the kitchen, now baby's playing in the yard. And where we wanna be is right where we are, the city of gold. Oh, a city of gold. Front porch swing, my big love is waiting for me to get on. Oh, 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 I can't see nothing inside. Good old Dan, you have to guide me right. If we lose our way, the cattle will stray, and we'll lose them all tonight. With all of the grass and water gone, we'll have to keep moving on. Sail blowing, I just can't breathe in this air. Thought it would soon be clear and fair, but the dust storms played hell with land and folks as well. Got to be moving somewhere. Hate to leave the old ranch so bare, but I got to be moving somewhere. Get along, doggies, we're moving off of this rain. Never thought is how I'd make the change, but the blue skies have failed. We're on our last trail underneath these dusty skies. This ain't tears in my eyes, just sand from these dusty skies. No, this ain't tears in my eyes, just sand from these dusty skies. When the last star's gone and the storm's too long, and it feels like it's settled in to stay, there's a line of blue that will soon break through when the dark clouds roll away. When the sky drops tears, then disappears, and wild winds pull apart the day, there will be a calm like an ancient sound when the dark clouds roll away. I will open all your windows, I will draw back your shades, there will be no fear, 'cause we'll both still live when the dark clouds roll away. I will open all your windows, I will draw back your shades, and there'll be no fear, 'cause we'll both still here, and I've never seen it all so clear. When the dark clouds roll, when the dark clouds roll, when the dark clouds roll away. Love me tender, love me sweet, never let me go. You have made my life complete, and I love you all my dreams fulfilled. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. Love me tender, love me long, take me to your heart, for it's there that I belong, and we'll never part. Love me tender, love me dear, tell me you are mine. I'll be yours through all the years, till the end of time. When at last my dreams come true, darling, this I know, happiness will follow you everywhere you go. Love me tender, love me true, all my dreams fulfill. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. For my darling, I love you, and I always will. When we dance together, my world's in disguise. It's a fairyland tale that's come true. And when you look at me with those stars in your eyes, I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like the storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. Heartaches and troubles are just up and gone the moment you come into view. And with your hand in mine, I could dance all night long. I could waltz across Texas with you. Waltz across Texas with you in my arms. Waltz across Texas with you. Like a storybook ending, I'm lost in your charms. I could waltz across Texas with you. I could waltz across Texas with you. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, where you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Never saw the sun shining so bright, never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by, where you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies do I see. Blue days, all of them gone, nothing but blue skies from now on. At my door the leaves are falling, a cold wild wind will come. Sweethearts walk by together, and I still miss someone. Oh, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I go out on a party, and look for a little fun, but I find a darkened corner, 'cause I still miss someone. Oh, I never got over those blue eyes. I see them everywhere. I miss those arms that held me when all the love was there. I wonder if he's sorry for leaving spell spoken that can be undone. Come find me, come find me, come find me, come find me. Found a glimmer in the tree line, the glowing and the green. Be there in the shadows, I'm closer than I seem. Come find me, 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 come find me. Oh, give me land, lots of land under starry skies above. Don't fence me in. Let me ride through the wide open country that I love. Don't fence me in. Let me be by myself in the evening breeze. Listen to the murmur of the cottonwood trees. Set me off forever, but I ask you please, don't fence me in. Just turn me loose. Let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Just turn me loose, let me straddle my old saddle underneath the western skies. On my cayuse, let me wander over yonder till I see the mountain rise. I wanna ride to the ridge where the west commences. Gaze at the moon till I lose my senses. I can't look at hobbles and I can't stand fences. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Don't fence me in. Or I twine with my mangles and waving black hair, with the roses so red and the lilies so fair, and the charm every heart in his crown, I will sway. Oh, I long to see him regret the dark hour. He's gone and neglected his pale wild flower. He taught me to love him and promised to love and to cherish me over all others above. How my heart is wandering, no misery can tell. He's left me no warning, no words of farewell. Oh, he taught me to love him and call me his flower. There was blooming to cheer him through life's dreary hour. Oh, I long to see him regret the dark hour. He's gone and neglected this pale wild flower. I will sing and my laugh shall be gay. I will charm every heart in his crown, I will sway. Oh, I long to see him regret the dark hour. He is gone and neglected his pale wild flower. He is gone, no misery can tell. He's left me no warning, no words of farewell. Oh, he taught me to love him and call me his flower. There was blooming to cheer him through life's dreary hour. Oh, I long to see him regret the dark hour. He's gone and neglected this pale wild flower. I will sing and my laugh shall be gay.
You can dance when the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing. But while we're apart, Don't give your heart to just anyone. No, don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Oh, I know that the music's fine, like sparkling wine. Go and have your fun. Laugh and sing. But while we're apart, don't give your heart to anyone. No, don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Don't you know that I love you so? I tremble from your touch. Can't you tell that I need you so? Oh, I want you oh so much. But don't forget who's taking you home and in whose arms you're gonna be. Oh, oh, darling, say the last dance for me. Say last dance for me. Whoa, last dance. One of a kind love affair is the kind of love that you read about in a fairy tale. Like the sun that shines on a rainy day, it's a cloud of love. One of a kind love affair is when your down is up and your up is down, and so stays around. You know you're right, but you gotta make a little sacrifice. You make it for love, oh, love. I never thought about the day would come when she would leave without goodbye. She wrote a line or two upon the wall. She said, I'm leaving you, but I love you too. I can't stay with you. And to this very day, I could never say a discouraging word. 'cause I love you. Oh, Lord, 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 so, it's a little of a kind. A love affair is, you hate to say, girl, I told you so, but you gotta go. Yes, you do. It won't be a fight 'cause your love is right, but you're leaving wrong, 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 wrong. Ooh, yeah, love affair is, realize you finally have to pay the price. You know you're right, but you gotta make a little sacrifice. You make it for love. Ooh, yeah, baby. One of a kind love affair is. You make a lame man walk, you make a blind man talk about seeing again. Love affair. I want to be around it, sure I'm glad I found it. Ooh, yeah, baby, now. Oh, oh, oh. One of a kind love, I do that affair. Only go up at night when the moon is full and the evening breezes blow. I go only high enough to see the ground below. I only go up at night, that's when no one else can see me being foolish and wishing for one more chance to do it all again. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know, now I know. He taught me how to fly, and like any son, I wanted to make good my first impression. But words from the wise were wasted on the foolish and the young. Now I only go up at night. The amusement is complete. No one knows of my survival. The twilight hours are mine and mine alone. I was so much younger then and blinded by the beauty of the sun. It looked so lovely, I just had to touch it once, then tumbling down into the sea. Now I know. Them that's got shall get, them that's not shall lose. So the Bible says, and it still is new. Mama may have, Papa may have. But God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. Well, the strong get strong while the weak ones fade. Empty pockets, no, never make the grade. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends. They keep coming round your door. But when the money's gone and all that spending, they don't come around much anymore. Rich relations, got to trust the bread is such. You can have yourself, but don't take too much. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless the child who's got his own, who's got his own. Money, you've got lots of friends. They keep coming round your door. Tuesday coming, all that friendship ends. They don't come around much anymore. Rich relations bring a crust of bread as such. You got to do what you can to help yourself. Mama may have, Papa may have, but God bless a child who's got his own, who's got his own. Jenny climbed the tower that brought the stations to her little town. She sees the street lights stretch down Main Street like a rosary. Jenny climbed the tower that brings the show that saved her daddy's soul, with hours of fire and brimstone that left Jenny's mama cold. You remember when he packed his bags to go? Was looking for salvation that he couldn't find at home. It didn't make much sense back then, but my, how you have grown. Now you're looking down 100 feet below you, Jenny. You're looking down 100 feet below. Jenny climbed the tower, and she can see her house from here. Your mother folds the laundry, watching afternoon TV. Jenny climbed the tower that brings the show, that sells the soap, that washes any trace of hope from Jenny's mother's eyes. Now she hardly ever answers when you call, and when you've got the volume up, it's like you're not there at all. She just might pay attention if you put on a show. But now you're looking down 100 feet below you, Jenny. You're looking down 100 feet below. Jenny sees the steeple of the church right down the road, where an organist is practicing her wedding song. In a couple hours you'll be dressed in white. You can make it last forever if you play your cards just right. But if he don't take you away from here, you'll find a way to go. Now you're looking down 100 feet below you, Jenny. You're looking down 100 feet below. Whoa. Hi, welcome to the Pajama Party. We're keeping it cool and laid back and slightly groovy, but laying back on it tonight. I got my glasses, I got partial light. I'm keeping my lighting just a little bit subdued so that we have a laid back feel. It's time for a laid back, groovy kind of pajama party. Got my pajamas on. You got yours on? We will be doing a commercial at the top of the hour, and but till then, I'm just gonna be groovy. Somebody just sent me $11. That's hysterical. Darling, you send me. I know that you send me. Whoa, you send me. Honestly, you do. You thrill me whenever you're near me. Whoa, you thrill me. I know that you thrill me. Honestly, you do. At first I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, this has lasted so long. Next thing I knew, I was asking you if you would marry me and let me take you home. Whoa, you send me whenever you're near me. Whoa, you send me. I know that you You send me, honestly you do. First I thought it was infatuation, but ooh, this has lasted so long. Next thing I knew, I was asking you if you would marry me and let me take you home. Whoa, you sent me. I know that you send me whenever you're near me. Oh, you send me. Honestly, you do. Whoa, you send me. Honestly, you do. Oh, this guitar is not quite keeping tune. I'm going to give it a rest. Go back to my original X. I hope he's the one this time, and he sees you as a mystery. He doesn't mind some history, and understands the goodness doesn't spring from nowhere. I hope he's the one this time. I pray to God that he's an A1 listener. Fingers crossed that he's one kick-ass kisser, and that he holds your hand for no good reason. Who'd hold against you all you meant to someone else? What fool will leave you broken like the last one always does? I hope he's the one this time. May your party go on uninterrupted, and as your heart gets reconstructed, you untie the pretty bows of compromise. Cue up the band and dry your eyes, and say that he's the one, 'cause maybe he's the one. I hope he's the one this time. My pleasure. We go by 31,000 miles an hour. All that's left us are these pictures of where we've been. It's been years since we knew gravitational slingshot. We've used up all of our planets and fooled our friends. They think that together we hung both the moon and the stars. They see us in orbit, admiring our closeness. But what they don't see is this space in between us, the millions of miles that defy diagnosis. We were like rockets, all countdown, flame and fire. Our making love left us breathless, the rest without atmosphere. One day I swear I'll just fire up these engines and be well past Alpha Centauri before you even notice. But what would we do with this space in between us, the millions of miles that defy diagnosis? It's all anticipation, countdown, and fire. Our making love left us breathless, and the rest without atmosphere. Space in between us, a couple slices and a beer. Baby hair and a woman's eye, I can feel you watching in the night. Come along with me, I'm waiting for the sunrise. When you feel cold, I'll warm you. When you feel you can't go on, I'll come and hold you. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Smile. I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. If you feel like leaving, you know you can go. But why don't you stay until tomorrow? If you want to be free alone, all you got to do is say so. When I feel cold, you warm me. When I feel I can't go on, you come and hold me. It's you and me forever, Sarah. Smile. I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. 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 Smile. Oh, I want you to smile a while for me, Sarah. Yeah. Oh, I want you to smile a while, Sarah. She's faced the hardest times you could imagine. Many times her eyes fell back to tears. And when her youthful world was about to fall in, each time her slender shoulders bore the weight of all her fears. The sorrow no one hears still lingers in midnight silence through her ears. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. And if by chance I should hold her, let me hold her for a while. But if allowed just one possession, I would pick her from the garden to be mine. Be careful how you touch her, for she'll awaken, and sleep's the only freedom that she knows. And when you walk into her eyes, you won't believe the way she's always paying for a debt she never owed. Her sorrowing still blows, but only she can hear it, so she goes. Let her cry, for she's a lady. Let her dream, for she's a child. Let the rain fall down upon her. She's a free and gentle flower growing wild. She's a flower growing wild. Hey, it's great to be hanging out here tonight. I'm giving some of this money away to the Dana-Farber Cancer Center. I always wondered why these places call themselves cancer centers. They should be called uncancer or anti-cancer centers, because it's not someplace you go to get cancer. That's for sure. Definitely for sure. With Dana-Farber, they are probably one of the best cancer centers in the world. And they are right here in Boston. And I'm managed to bump into a couple of friends this week with cancer. And it made me think, that's where I need to go for my givings this week. One of them was a neighbor of mine who came up to me as I was walking past, and he said, I bet you haven't seen me in a while. And I said, you're right, I haven't. And then he told me his story and said, I'm telling you this because I consider you a friend, even though we just passed by with dogs. I consider you a friend. I really don't know this man from Adam too well, but there he was, telling me his story. And then my other buddy, John Rood, had a basal cell thing on inside his nose. So he's dealing with that. And both of them swear by the Dana-Farber Center. They say the people over there are absolute unmitigated gold. And I believe that is easily well, Drew, I would, there's so many places I could donate, but I really endeavor to keep it as provincial and local as possible. So you can continue to wonder if I'd consider donating to the James Cancer Center in Columbus, Ohio, but they're not mine. So I want to keep as much of this money that I put out there. I'd love to keep it within a 200-mile radius of where I live. I'm hoping you folks understand. That's where there's so many things. Occasionally, I bust out with the Red Cross when there's a worldwide tragedy, or particularly with Nova, Ukraine. I did 2 weeks worth of giving for that. I gave the equivalent of a night's work for that because of what it was. But I'm trying to keep it local. I hope you folks understand. And you're right, Betsy. He is, that guy's my friend now. I can handle that. So that's where I'm throwing money. And yes. Let me see if I can come up with some more ballads. I think I know a few. I'd keep it ballady and groovy at the same time. All right, Don, you got it. See if I can get there from here. Hey, Hugo. Uncle Vance is playing a song for you. Oh my God, Cousin Vance. Third cousin once removed? Oh my God, what would he be, Don? What would he be? What would Hugo be to me? I'm curious. This is for you, Hugo, buddy. Goodbye, Pluto. So long to your tradition and your solo life's ambition. of just whirling round the sun. Goodbye, Pluto. Being number 9 was nice till you lost your planetary status. Now you're simply rock and ice. There are 8 that spin before you and they use up all the rays. But the sun gives to her children to turn the night to day. So goodbye, Pluto. I know it doesn't seem quite fair, 3,000 million miles away, and God just leaves you there. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Goodbye, Pluto. All this bidding you do, but both of us know better that you're orbiting in through. Never mind them, Pluto. 2,000 million years go by. When that year is done, by the time, Pluto, they'll be dead and gone to dust, taking their equations with them, their opinions gone to rust. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. La da da da, la da da da, la da 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 da, oh, goodbye, old me. You were useful while you lasted. Now I'm dropping off that bastard that kept springtime out of reach. Farewell, you old familiar, as you track your way through space. There comes a time when all of us are done and get replaced. So goodbye, Pluto. You'll be salty for a while, but a couple trips around old Sol and you'll be back in style. And I think I understand when the spin gets out of hand. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Sometimes all that's left is how to say goodbye. Hey, I can understand how it might be kind of hard for you to love a man like me. I don't blame you much for wanting to be free. I just wanted you to know that I loved you better than your own kin did, right from the very start. It's my own fault what happens to my heart, because I've always known you'd go and do what you've got to do. My wild sweet love, though it may mean that I'll never kiss those sweet lips again. Pay that no mind if you find that dapple dream of yours. You can come on back and see me when you can. I know you feel bad. I know you feel so sad to see that you don't treat me like you should. Well, they have ways to make you feel no good, but they have no way of knowing that I had my eyes wide open from the very start. You never ever lied to me. The part of you they'll never see is the part you've shown. Go on and do what you've got to do. My wild sweet love, though it may mean that I'll never kiss those sweet lips again. Pay that no mind if you find that dapple dream of yours. You can come on back and see me when you can. Desperado, why don't you come to your senses? You've been out riding fences for so long now. Oh, you're a hard one, but I know you've got your reasons. But these things that are pleasing you hurt you somehow. You draw the queen of diamonds, boy. He'll beat you if she's able. Queen of hearts is always your best bet. Seems to me some fine things have been laid upon your table, but you only seem to want the very best. Desperado, oh, you ain't getting no younger. Your pain and your hunger driving you home. And freedom, well, that's just some people talking. Your prison is walking through this world all alone. Your feet get cold in the wintertime. The sky won't snow and the sun won't shine. It's hard to tell the nighttime from the day. You're losing all your highs and lows. Ain't it funny how the feeling goes away? Desperado, come down from your fences, down from your fences and open the gate. It may be raining, look at that bright cloud up above you. You better let somebody love you. Let somebody love you. You'd better let somebody love you before you get too old and that shit gets too late. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, that'll get me flagged here. Eagles tunes always get you flagged unless you really take them out and do strange things to them, which I always do, but that's okay. That's all right. That's all right. Dear Amelia, it's the joke on the rest of us, laughing at the instruments that said that you were nowhere at all. Dear Amelia, did your Electra let you down? And when all that metal hit, tell me, did you miss your ticker tape parade and your name in the news again? Did you finally find a lover who wouldn't sell your name in the deep blue invitation written on the South Pacific waves? Amelia, Amelia, when the steady glow of the dashboard lights all went black, and you went spinning down, so certain, so true, into the deep dark blue. Dear Amelia, I'm writing all this down, sealed in an old bottle and sent it on the restless sea to you. Dear Amelia, you know we landed on the moon, and I will get this message through, 'cause if this bottle cracks and breaks like your wings or heart, it will go spinning down, so certain, so true, into the deep dark blue. Angel of mercy, whisk me away, sweep me into tomorrow, so that this day is done. We'd be finished with goodbyes, our hearts already broken, not used to the lonely, but one day long. The time is a demon, it just marches on. Too quick for the old, too slow for the young. Whoa, whoa, but just when you need it to pick up the pace, lingers with heartache, stays in one place. But you tell me that time heals all, that will make it all right. You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing over a bird in flight. And I can learn to think that way too. If goodbye was a moment, if this moment was lightning, if your heart was an open window, these teardrops had wings, yes. Now from the cradle to the grave, it's such a small stretch of forever, but it seems to take a lifetime to make this last stand. And I know that one day we'll laugh, look on the bright side. But that's no consolation for this moment at hand. Would you tell me that time heals all, and that we'll make it all right? You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing over a bird in flight. And I can learn to think that way too. If goodbye was a moment, if this moment was lightning, if your heart had an open window, if these teardrops had wings, yeah, Lord, Lord, Lord. If we could just see the future in the many miles between us, we were light years apart, but still carrying on. It might help heal today, it just might soothe the day after. Oh yeah, but wishing on to do a thing for the here and now. Tell me that time heals all, and that will make it all right. You tell me we can make this so easy if we think of this night like it was a thunderstorm passing over a bird in flight. And I could learn to think that way too, if you want me to. If goodbye was a moment, if this moment was lightning, if your heart was an open window, if these teardrops had a wing, oh Lord, 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 if your heart had an open window, if these teardrops had a wing. Gosh almighty, baby, yes indeed, you supply the satisfy, and I supply the need. I can't help the way I feel, but I know just where it leads. You make it easy for a man to fall, for a man to fall. Heaven knows I love my woman, and we're bound to fuss and fight. And I wind up on this barroom stool, drinking drinks and keeping tight. You know that I've never done what's come in my mind at night. You make it easy for a man to fall, for a man to fall. Now me and my wife, we've got the rest of our life to make this thing seem right. But you and I will only see tonight. So woman, won't you turn me down and point me out the door, and I'll go home and sleep it off like I've done 1,000,000 times before. You keep looking good my way, I won't hold back anymore. You make it easy. For a man to fall, for a man to fall, for another good wise man to fall. You sure do make it easy, baby, for another wise man to fall. Sure do make it easy. When you were young and on your own, how did it feel to be alone? I was always busy trying to think of games I was playing, trying to make the best of my time, but only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. I have a friend I've never seen. He hides his head inside a dream. Someone should tell him it's alright to come out and lose the down that he's found. But only love can break your heart. Try to be sure right from the start. Yes, only love can break your heart. And if your world should fall apart, when Sunny gets blue, her eyes get gray and cloudy. Then the rain begins to fall. Pitter-patter, pitter-patter, love is gone, so what can matter? No sweet love of man comes to call. when Sonny gets blue. She breathes a sigh of sadness, like the wind that stirs the trees. Winds that set the leaves a swaying, like some violins a playing, weird and haunting melodies. People used to love to hear her laugh, see her smile. That is how she did get her name. Since that set affair, she's lost her smile and she's changed her style. Somehow she's not quite the same. But memories will fade and pretty dreams will rise up where her other dreams fell through. Her and new love hurry near and kiss away each lonely tear, and hold her near when Sonny gets blue. You want my love and you can't deny. You know it's true and you try to hide it. You turn down love like it's really bad now. You can't get what you never had now. Well, bless my soul, you can fulfill. I know the truth, and so do you now. You can't hide. Well, I betcha. Ooh, I'll betcha. You can't hide love. Well, I bet you that you can't hide feeling inside. You can't pretend there's nothing there. Girl, I look in your eyes, I see you care now. So why not stop trying to run and hide? Won't find out if you never try. You want my love, ooh, oh, oh, oh. I'll betcha, betcha. You want my love, well, I betcha that you can't hide. Inside, love has found the time for kissing. Can't you find the time to listen? Yes, no. Love has found the time to touch you. Yes, it has. Can't you find the time for blessing? Yeah, yeah, yeah. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover. This valiant man has ever left home, and he'd been much reduced and caused great confusion. That was the reason he started to roam between Yorkshire and Rotterdam. He'd been on the ramble, weary of traveling. He sat down to rest. By the foot of yon mountain lies a clear flowing fountain, with bread and fresh water himself did refresh. With the night fast approaching, to the woods he resorted. With woodvine and ivy his bed for to make, but he dreamt of outside, lamenting and crying. Go home to your family and rambling forsake. 'Twas the 5th of November, a day to remember, when first he came home to his family and friends. They did stand so astounded, surprised and dumbfounded, to see such a stranger again in their sight. His children gathered round him with their prattle-prattling stories, with their prattle-prattling stories that drive care away. Now he's as happy as those with 1,000 riches, content he'll remain and not ramble away. This tune was composed by Spencer the Rover. As valiant a man as ever left home, and he'd been much reduced and caused great confusion. And that was the reason he started to roam. By the time I get to Phoenix, she'll be rising. She'll find a note that I left hanging on her door. She'll laugh at the part that says I'm leaving. 'Cause I've left that girl so many times before. By the time I make Albuquerque, she'll be working. She'll stop off at lunch and give me a call. but she'll just hear that phone keep on ringing off the wall. That's all. By the time I make Oklahoma, she'll be sleeping. She'll turn softly and call my name out loud. She'll cry at the thought that I'd really leave her. Though time and time again I told her so. She just didn't know that I'd really go. I would really go. If you were a movie, I would be the rest of the story. Little bits and pieces scattered across the cutting room floor. If you were a picture, I would be the crack in the sheetrock wall, right with a nail in it. Never quite strong enough to hold on. If you were a championship home run, I would be the center fielder's glove that never heard to cheer for the catch, never stood a chance with your love. If you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things, if you were a racing car, I would be your racing car tire, happy going around and around while you set the track on fire. If you were a summer breeze, I would be your squeaky screen door that the kids that we dreamed of having let slam as they run through laughing. If you was 1993, when you up and hit the road, if you were the queen of Heartbreak City, if I had the patience of Job, if you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things, my very last day on earth, and you spent it sleeping, I would tiptoe through this town, murder anybody that made a sound. If you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things, If you see you in these things, and even one or two of these things, if you see you in these things, unfamiliar moon, stars are out of place, everything is new, everything is changed. Like a baby child just has to cry when she sees it for the first time and she don't understand. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. That can't be our song. Those are the words I know. The melodies are wrong, but the DJ says that's how it goes. Like a child has to learn on his own. You get too close to a bird, she'll be gone. Now then there's no you, everything is new, like this unfamiliar moon. This can't be my house. How can this be home? I don't recognize it. Anymore. Each step to the front door is higher than I've known. It's like climbing up a mountain, 'cause now I climb alone. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Now then there's no you, everything is new like this unfamiliar moon. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance. with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to be with Vance underneath the cover of October skies. Well, the moon and the trees are falling to the sounds of the breeze as it blows, and I'm trying to please to the calling of your heartstrings that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more unfamiliar moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Well, I want to make true love to you tonight. I can't wait for the morning to come, and I know that the time is just right, and straight into my arms you will run. And when you come into my arms, I will be waiting to make sure that you're never alone. There and then I will make you my own, dear, and I'll make you turn off your phone. And every time that I touch you, I just tremble inside. And I know just how much I love you that I can't hide. Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Can I have an unfamiliar moon dance with you, my love? We met it almost every night. When that old moon gets big and bright, it's a supernatural delight. Everybody was dancing in the moonlight. We like a funny, we never fight. You can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moon. Oh, we like a funny, we never fight. You can dance and stay uptight. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moon. We don't care if you're black or white, or if you are sober or you're tired. It's a supernatural delight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Dancing in the moonlight. Everybody's feeling warm and right. It's such a fine and natural sight. Everybody's dancing in the moonlight. Moon, you saw me standing there. You didn't seem to care. Child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. Someday, yeah, We'll get it together and we'll get it undone. Someday we're gonna walk much lighter. Someday, yeah, we'll walk together in the beautiful sun. Someday when the world is much lighter. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easy. No more war, no more war, no more war. All we want is a little peace in this world. Oh, no more war, no more war, no war, no war. All we want is a little bit of peace in this world. If everybody wants to live together, why can't we live together? Oh, no matter what color, you are still my brother. I say no matter what color, you are still my brother. If everybody wants to live together, why can't we live together? I don't care, you're still my brother. I say no matter what color, you are still my brother. If everybody wants to live together, why can't we live together? Dedicated to the late Timmy Thomas. Funny he should die in the last week or so. That hit. Thank you for hanging out. Love you people too. I don't have a whole lot of mail for you this week. Nor a whole lot of falafel sizing. I don't have much in the way of falafel sizing. But there you go. Just to say that I showed it. This week, I'm giving a certain percentage of this money to the Dana-Farber Cancer Center, located here in Boston. And because I've run into a bunch of people this week that have cancer, and it alerted me to a need. And I can't fix it all, but I can do some little teeny bitty part. Tomorrow I'm in the studio. I will be doing a version of Santa Claus Won't Stand Up in Your Yard and honeysuckle fences. So that'll be exciting. That's what I have planned anyway. And I got a couple little teeny pieces of mail here. This is one of the, I have to say something about the Williams family, Scott Williamson's family. Each one of them, there's like, I don't know how many brothers Scott's had. I think he has 4. And each one of them wrote me a check for the album release fund. And by the time the checks were done, they were well over the top of being executive producers. And I'm looking forward to hearing your new CD. It's from Glenn Williamson, one of the brothers. And I believe he was one of the ones. I think he lost his wife in the last couple of months to cancer. I believe he's the one. So cancer is on my mind. You'll get a kick out of this one. This is from Fred Orlansky, who's here pretty much every... hey, Fred, I need to... I can't make out what your partner's last name is. I think it's Suktitsch or Sktitsch. I can't tell, Fred. Or maybe just Linda Ebitz. Yeah, maybe that's who I go write that to. Fred says somewhere here, please reconsider the Carpenters cover. I'm gonna do a the Carpenters the tune the Burt Bacharach tune actually. Close to You. And he says, hey, please reconsider doing the Carpenters cover. They are instant mute material. Not ever sure that you can rescue them. Fred, I got news for you. You have made it so that I couldn't be more dedicated to do this song now. I thank you for your check. I thank you for supporting me. But I'm going to make this cover, this Carpenters cover, so funky and so down home. It's going to sound like D'Angelo and Keb Mo and Bonnie Raitt all got together in the same room and just said, let's do a Carpenters cover. I'm going to knock this Carpenters cover out. You don't have to like it, Fred. But then again, opinions are like nostrils. Everybody has at least one. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to kill that Carpenters cover. And that's going to happen this weekend. Friday and Saturday, I go into the studio for the basic tracks with the bass and drums. Keyboards are to be determined yet. I'm not sure who's doing that. I may give a call to Josh Cantor. If that name sounds familiar to anybody in this area, he is the keyboard player for the Boston Red Sox because he plays organ. So I need a decent organist. So that should be a lot of fun. But yeah, Fred, no, man, you just basically you just called me out. You just called me out. You did, and I may not prove you wrong, but I will prove you. I will prove that that's what I'm going to do. I'm doing a Carpenters cover on this CD. My brother. So I'm pretty excited about that. Please reconsider. Don't do it. You can mute it. That's what that button is for. And let's be clear. Anybody that gave me money, I am not giving you a CD because you gave me money, because that would make it no longer a donation. Somewhere down the road, you shoot me an address, I'll send you a CD. I'll send you a couple of CDs. That might be one of them. I'm pretty sure it'll be one of them, but it won't be payment for what you send me but yeah, Fred, you crack me up, man. Those of you who are still on the feed, I'm happy to talk about. Look, I got Bondo down here and spray paint. I'm going to fix my partner's car. Her bumper has been. Ooh, my pajama bottoms are acting funny. I'm going to fix that bumper and spray some color on it. I'm just looking at that because the weather's warming up, so I could spray. Talk to me about stuff. Darn, I wish I knew the answers to those questions. I don't know what questions are those, Betsy. But I'm just so happy to just run my mouth for a couple minutes. If you feel like it, I'm here. Those of you who have to go, thank you. But I'm here to stay for a bit. Sans singing for a moment. Good night, Drew and Wendy. Love you people. If you're not already skedaddled. Don't throw anybody in the well. Oh, that song's definitely going to be there. Today, give Jim my love. I don't know when I'll see him on the field, but I will, and that'll be a blast to see him. He's so unhuggy. I just love hugging him when I see him. Somebody's having hip surgery in 1 month. Somebody should talk to Dee Dee because Jim has had both of his hips replaced. Both hips, both knees. Shoot, Dee Dee, when they go to bed at night, Dee Dee don't know whether to jump into bed or go back to the doctor and jump on these parts that he left away. But Jim has knew everything, and he's great with it. Love you too, Drew. Drew, is it you that's having the hip surgery? Holy smokes. Yeah, Dee Dee, have a great evening. I answered somebody the other day. Somebody came up with all the history of the Ukraine and who put who in power, and they went down the post-World War II Nazis route and such like that. And they were over on a friend of mine's site, and I had to shut them down a little bit. I had to say, and I'm going to say this right here. Oh, shite. I'm going to say this as I falafel size. I'm going to say, I don't care if the Ukrainians, if 30% of them, if 1 out of 3 of them is a Nazi sympathizer, I don't care. They don't deserve to be steamrolled and destroyed in a war. And that's how I feel about that. All the other reasons for it, the innocent people, I don't want that to happen here. I don't want all the racists and sexists and homophobic and all these people here that we profess to not stand. The last thing I want them to do is die. I don't want them to die. I want them to learn. So that's what that's about. Yeah, I went a little bit political here for a minute. So yeah, I don't want to see that. So anybody, all of the sympathizers we don't wish that kind of death on Argentina. We don't wish it on. Just ask anybody what the Marshall Plan was about, and that they did help. They didn't help everybody, but. CM, and we're pulling for you. I know you're about to go through some. Yeah, CM. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for thanking me. Yes, it's Craig. Learn, not die. It's not a man. I'm not out there. Oh, they're bad people. They're bad. Come on now. You don't take out a whole population of people because. For some reason, they voted their politics are heading in a certain direction. No, so I'll never those. Thank you for the history lesson. Places like Ukraine and people comparing it to Sudetenland. We want our people back, and oh my God, what a terrible thing! Stop killing people. You stop. You destroy people, you destroy the land, you take everything out. What do you have left to deal with? You got a lot of rebuilding to do. So they blew up my favorite plane in the world out there, and that was the beginning of it. And I don't know where it's going to go, but love conquers all. I do believe, and it just does, because that's. Somebody's got to do that. Somebody's got to say that. So that's where I'm at with that. Learn, not die. That's it. That's two people have quoted me on that now. Is it? I don't know. Is that an album name or what? I don't know. But yeah, you go through Twitter and some places the apologists they're just so astute in their history. Who ended up in power because of what and everything else. Yeah, I would never. I would never go somewhere with a tank as my answer to somebody who was in power at the time. That just doesn't seem feasible. Is that naive? Yeah. There's a lot of that which is Buddhist and Christian, and Judeo-Christian. A lot of that basic stuff is not necessarily naive, just centered in something intractable. So that's where I'll leave that on that. If I don't know if I piss anybody off, but that's what that's about. Yeah, it's just boy. So you folks didn't come here to see me changing my language from guys to folks. Not everybody wants to be called guys. Y'all bitches didn't sign up to hear me do all this. Teresa, Marsic, we will see you. Thank you for your support and loving me and such. We'll see you in a week. Next week, I don't know what I'm doing. Am I going to be... I don't know. It might be... I was thinking about doing a Motown Light. Or I have a gig with Mark Arelli and Melissa Ferrick Sunday night. And Mark picked the theme since we're sharing the stage. So the theme is Songs of Hope. So maybe I'll continue that on in next Monday. Yeah, next Monday will be Songs of Hope, y'all bitches. And that's where I'll head with that. I don't have I think my songs come with a dull butter knife and a plastic sheet. A lot of them. I will come up with something that looks like Songs of Hope. I'll intersperse them judiciously. And when I say judiciously, that's not Semitic people with plates of food. That's not what I mean by judicious. Some of y'all so dumb. Damn. You see what I did there? I'm so stupid. Anyway, yeah, y'all is so casual, though. I'd like to step a little bit up from y'all. Folks. Oh, there's going to be Bodies in the Well. Oh, that song is going to get done. That song's going to be funky and done. My drummer wrote me the other day, said he's going to have 2 different drum kits ready to go. So he would like to do all the songs on one drum kit one day and the other songs that go on the other drum kit. He's decided what he's going to do. Marco's a trip. He's just like, I think I have an idea what I'm going to do on these tunes. I'm like, yeah. That's what I'm saying, Craig, judiciously. So, yeah, I don't know what that means. So, does that mean judiciously? Is it Kugel and Borscht? I'm not sure. Kugel and Borscht. What a great name for a duo. Kugel and Borscht. Great name for an album, too. Everything's a great name for a damn album, isn't it? What about Timmy? Timmy! No, well, Gary, I don't understand. What do you mean, what about Timmy? Timmy Thomas? The guy that died that did Everybody Wants to Live Together? Yeah, I remember that as a kid. I remember how much my father disliked that song. My father was a strange... of all the things he was a strange man. He didn't want the song Light My Fire played in the house. You couldn't play it, you couldn't sing it, because Light My Fire, he thought, was about lighting and smoking a marijuana cigarette. And he thought that would be... he thought that was subversive and horrible. So that song, if that song came across the radio, he'd get up and turn that song off and explain to you why he was doing it. This is coming from a devout, deep-seated alcoholic. And he said many years later that he would be so much happier for people that got high rather than drank, because he thought it was far less addictive. And then he died. So... so yeah, that was the Light My Fire was verboten in our house. And he didn't like the Timmy Thomas song, Everybody Live Together, because he thought that was about everybody gets to live together, the people of the same sexes and stuff could live together. And he thought that was an aberration. And then he turned around some years later and said, he knew some gay people on his job. And he said, as long as they don't try nothing with me, I'm good. And I thought, well, that's a step in the right direction. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You do what you do. Oh, shit. Here we go. You do what you do to make allies. Your allies come with time. People don't figure this stuff out overnight. Older people don't figure this out overnight. They've been told and rolled a certain way over their 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 years. There's a lot to unlearn and a lot of guilt to deal with and a lot of figuring out. So that's how that goes. But I remember everybody wants to live together. Why can't they live together? My dad was like, oh, no. He also thought it was like premarital. He didn't like the idea of people not getting married and living together. Years later, he said, if you marry a woman without living with her first, I will never have respect for you. I was like, oh, my God. I said, please make up your mind, Dad. It takes 30 years of evolution. Yeah, there is evolution. People can evolve. People can evolve. Yes, they can. So step is better than nothing. You're absolutely right, Craig. Timmy in the well. Oh, you're talking about Lassie and Timmy. Now I see what you guys are talking about. What you folks, what your bitches is talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, again, 10% of this tonight goes to the Dana-Farber Cancer Center in, right, 7 or 8 miles from here. I could walk there in a couple of hours if I had to. I know he didn't think Light My Fire was about sex. There was no metaphor in my house. That was real. That you heard when you heard a song, that's how that song went. Particularly, even if you heard it wrong, that's how it went. Creedence Clearwater Revival. Down on the corner, crowded in the street, where the white boys in the band playing the Negroes' happy beat. Boom, 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 boom. The white boys in the band playing the Negroes' happy beat. I thought for years that's what that said. The song came out in like 1968, 69. And it was race riots and stuff around the country. So what a great opportunity to say something like that. The white boys in the band playing the Negroes' happy beat. Well, of course. Couldn't get any better than that now, could it? And I just figured, well, what else did they write? What else did they do to tell that story? Then they came out with, I would say to myself, and it was just such serendipity, I said, where are all those people out there and white boys in the band playing the Negroes' happy beat? Where did they go? If they had to go to the bathroom. Then the next song was, yeah, there's a bathroom on the right. I was like, I loved Creedence because they were answering all my questions. White boys playing the Negroes' happy beat, and then there was a bathroom. I'm happy. That's great. I heard things wrong. Bring a nickel, stamp your feet. Is that? No, that's not what this is. It is bring a nickel, stamp your feet. Oh my God. I had that wrong for years. One of these days, maybe I'll meet the head writer for Creedence, John Fogerty. Maybe I'll meet him and tell him, I said, look, John, I said, hey, man, it's so nice to open this show for you. I got to tell you something about that song. And you're a funky cat, so I figured it was about you. Are you the white boy in the band that was playing the Negroes' happy beat? Because, that lyric. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. Oh well, what can I tell you? No white boys in the band playing the Negroes' happy beat. Yeah, John Fogerty doesn't seem to age. I wonder whether he'd... No, I think of musicians like that. I wondered if he would appreciate humor like that. Bring a nickel can't be beat. I had no idea. Basket. You know, that's another one I used to say, man, I didn't know what I was saying. I thought it was a swear word. I didn't know it was bastard. I'd go up to somebody, man, you a basket. Oh my God. Man, oh man. Dumb as a bag of nails. In so many ways. Just trying to survive. But man, oh man. Basket. Man. Greg, I was swearing. You basket. Oh, real tough, Vance. Oh boy. But that's how that tap. See, you folks ain't even square on the lyric. Tap. Bring a nickel, tap your feet. Stamp your feet. Yeah, I would go with tap. I mean, I'm not the writer of the tune, but I would go with tap. Well. Oh, my gracious. Well, this was a lot of fun tonight. Dana-Farber Cancer Center gets money. I'm in the studio tomorrow and then Friday and Saturday. I'm in New Hampshire with Mark Arelli and Melissa Ferrick at the Barns on Sunday. And a week after that, I'm at Powerstation in Cheshire, Connecticut. Yeah. Yeah, I have some gigs coming up. It's cool, but I'm not giving up on this because this is fun. This is where I keep my chops up and keep my writing together for this. Yeah, Gary, I know. Right now, you got to go look up the lyrics. But if you find a version that says "Playing the Negro's Happy Beat," I'll be no good. I'm sure you won't. But this has been a gas for me. I hope I've left all of you with some gas too, as usual. We will see you next week. Songs of Hope. You can blame Mark Arelli for that. It was his idea for his show, and I will come up with some more for our Monday night together. And I thank you all for hanging out. How lovely to see everybody there. Love. Flying. Love. Flying.